you doing, everybody? So, notice I didn't say live updates from the trail because we're not on the trail. This is actually live updates from the walk. So, mom and dad got me a while ago for a resupply, and I know mom's watching this, but it's actually mom and dad's fault. We were watching weather this morning, and like, well, you know, we're close to home, just stay at home, stay in for a night because look at the storms. And the storms did look bad. The storms did look bad this morning. They were like, hey, there's going to be hail and high winds, and you know, as of like noon, it was supposed to be really bad. Apparently, our weatherman did not get the memo. So it was already late. It's still supposed to storm and stuff just a little bit later, like 1 or 2 in the morning. So this next stretch is going to be pretty rough. Pretty much rough elevation and terrain wise. So we'll wait until, I didn't want to get wet and everything the very first night out of like a 5 or 6 week, or 5 or 6 day outing. What's up, Mark? Yeah, so it wasn't great yesterday where I was walking, just never had a chance to hop on yesterday. So where did Copper go? I thought he was out here. Oh no, he's up on the porch, I think. Copper's enjoyed his lazy day. He's done nothing but eat. And sleep and try to play with his cousins. Oh, maybe he went back inside. Oh, there he is. Well, I said it. Where'd you come from? There's the copper pot. He's running laps. So I guess he's getting tired. That's good. All right, so you guys will, since I'm at home for the evening, and not going out tonight, be going out in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and edit a video. So tomorrow, days 1 through 4 of the trip should be coming out, and so that'll help me stay a little bit ahead of the editing, so you guys get to see a lot more of the actual trip and what we've been doing for the first 4 days. Obviously we're on day 10, but there's a good bit of footage and some really pretty walking, so I'll be getting that out tomorrow. And should have good service to do lives for the next 4 or 5 days, where we're heading up over starting at Sugarloaf Ski Resort, well, the mountain that Sugarloaf's on. So we'll be going up there and climbing up around 4,000 feet, and then for the next, well, the area I want to fish at is going to be about 60 or 70 miles. So we're going to try and make that in about 6 days. We're going to be so high going over Roan Mountain, and no, sorry, I don't hit Roan Mountain first. Yes, I do. Anyway, for the next 6 days, we're going to be going from 3,000 up to about 67,000 and back down a few times. So it's going to be interesting. And don't get worried if you don't hear from me for a day or 2, because I'm stuck at the whim of the cell phone service, which can be kind of iffy when you're out in a national forest. So I do have an older fly rod from my dad's. It's a 2-piece, and you can see this thing's like about 4 foot tall, but it's a fly rod. So I'm going to attempt to see if I can get that one strapped somehow on my bag. That won't be too killer to carry and cause me too much grief. Even though the parts for my broken fishing rod should be here by I think by this weekend. So should be getting a resupply Monday or Tuesday once we get to the to the river once we get up around Irwin. So this week will be a lot of just good walking. It's good. Middle of week 2, finish out all of week 2 just walking, and then we'll take a couple days at the Nolichucky River and Pisgah and Cherokee National Forest that runs all down through there. It's supposed to be real good. And some people were asking, what's up, Robert? So I think the seed things my mom was starting, I think on the last video I put up from here where she was showing how the beginning of how to do the soil blocks. I've still got to finish the rest of that how-to video. So that's all those little bitty tiny seeds she started. Those were all seeds just a little while back. So she has lots to set out. I'm surprised they haven't already set them out. Dad's working on, he had tractor problem. His steering broke on the other tractor. And this dog, supposedly really smart, dum here. How did you even do that? All right, so Kaiser there is barking at the cows, and you can see there's the electric fence that runs over here. And he was brilliant and decided to get into the fence and just pulled it loose. That's what the hollering you heard was. Kaiser decided to get into the electric fence. And these guys are down waiting on their afternoon feeding. Yeah, you like my Jeeps, don't you there, Robert? Hey, we don't need to be buying any socket bottoms right now, so get it out of your head. Papa Hugh will probably be out here in a few minutes to feed him. And Copper made his way on the other side of the fence, so he's not too happy right now. But yeah, so it's been interesting. It's been kind of interesting trying to, or the past 10 days, ups and downs. You know, didn't feel good. Got a little upset at my stomach there at the beginning, and then a couple days ago, I don't think I drank any bad water. Just ate some. Stomach just getting used to the trail food, I guess. So. Yeah, it's just me. No, when I say we, I mean me and Copper. Copper is the we. So I say we. Yeah, so, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, got a little sick to my stomach, so that slowed us down. We still made good time. I think as of yesterday, we were at a little over 60, like 64 or 5 miles walked in 9 days, but that's just on the trail. All total, I think we're sitting at about 105 or 6 miles. So we've been making pretty good time. I just did, Mom. Where were you at? So I guess Mom didn't see it, so in case no one else saw it, these are the seed blocks that my mom was starting in her last video. My lens. Huh. Part of my lens just went foggy, didn't it? I'm going to take my screen cover off. I'm sure it's got a waterproof cover on. I've got a waterproof cover on the phone. I've got a waterproof cover on my phone, and I think it allowed, I've got some condensation in there that's messing with my screens, which isn't good because my pictures will be blurry now when I try and take pictures. And I've been trying to take plenty. And there'll be a lot of my still pictures will be mixed in with the videos too, when they start coming out. And in case you're just getting this, the first 4 days of the walk will be coming out tomorrow, because I decided I would do it here. Yep, I'll definitely have some humidities in it, even though your humidity is way worse. I think today was 83. Tomorrow the high is like 79, I think. Something like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna have the other fly rod, my dad's fly rod, the big honker, which is actually really good. I did make it down to a little stream below their house, and fish for a minute today. Didn't catch anything. Haven't had any luck between fishing rods break and just having a couple minutes at a time and no good place to get in. So the next place I think is gonna have good fishing. I'm gonna make it have good fishing. So that's why we're gonna kind of push pretty hard and try and get all this done here in the next, or get all that walking done into Irwin here in the next few days. Back's holding up pretty good, actually. I do have, like, when I came in, you can see where I've rubbed my shoulder raw just on this one side, though. Something about the way the pack's setting. So that's one reason I wanted to come in, is to fix my pack. And then when I get started walking tomorrow, I'll just slap a piece of duct tape right there and it'll be good to go and won't rub anymore. So that's the best way to do that. But hips a little bit sore, but really the back hasn't been bothering me too much. But you know, we've only been averaging 9 or 10 miles a day. There's been days we've done 6 and days we've done 15, 16. But if it starts to hurt, I just stop. So yeah, nope, not shaving till I'm done with this anyway. I want to, it's bugging me, but I'll leave it for a while. I hear Copper up here destroying something. Hey Mom, if you're watching and you didn't see that, Kaiser got into the fence, so the fence is down. The electric fence, he pulled it out of the stake when he got tangled up in it, and it was really kind of funny. So I actually haven't really been having to take too much ibuprofen. Haven't taken very much at all, so that's worked out pretty good. Been going mostly natural with all my anti-inflammatories and whatnot, so that's been working out real well. Especially my stomach already being a little delicate for just a couple days. I'm better now. Just had a couple little days where there's just a little bit of bubble, but not like full on Montezuma's Revenge, just a little bit of bubble guts. So nothing we can't deal with. Copper, do we have to tear up boxes? Copper's making messes for Yaya to clean up. Now I lost my train of thought again. But yeah, so Papa's been doing a whole lot of work. Thank you, Robert. He's got the hose for the backhoe again, so that they can finish. Probably he's gonna be able to finish up the pond down there. He gotta make a little repair work and make it bigger, so that should be done here in a week or so, or sooner. And yeah, props Mom and Dad, they are going sugar-free while I'm on the trail. So thank you, Mark. We're having omelets. Actually, they already ate, but I wasn't really hungry yet. But they green pepper, onion, tomato, and fresh egg omelets. Yeah, we saw one little brown snake is all we saw. That's all we That's all we've seen so far. Really pretty little steak. I enjoyed it. We didn't try and catch it. Did see a couple bears, a mom and 2 cubs. Last night. Yeah, last night maybe. And so we had to walk. We were just about to camp for the night too, and then we decided to walk a couple more miles since she was right there in front of us. I am just, because the area I'm walking isn't more than, I'm only about an hour and 15-20 minutes away from the trail, from where the mountain farm is. And so because it was supposed to storm really bad tonight and they were resupplying me anyway, they talked me into, pretty much forced me to stay here tonight instead of going back out. And then the weather cleared up, but that's all good. The copper needed to rest, I think, a little bit. And so no, we are nowhere near done with the trail. We're not even anywhere near halfway through yet. So we still got ways to go. No Bigfoots. No Bigfoots, not yet. So which one is that, Kaiser or Noble? Dad, is that one Kaiser or Noble?
Kaiser.
Did you see what he did? Dad, I gotta show Papa Hugh before he forgets. So the cows were over here and he got tangled up in that fence, like got caught around his collar, and he jerked the insulator out. And so your electric fence is down right now.
Electric fence ain't even plugged up.
Okay. Well, it still scared him. I thought it was because it was tangled around his collar.
Yeah.
And so he was, art. I couldn't figure out what it was.
No, it's not even plugged up.
And he's supposed to be the smart one. Well, there you have it. The puppy did not get electrocuted. Papa Hugh has him trained. Thank you very much, Rodney. So, spoiler alert for one of the upcoming videos. So the little babies are not little anymore. These guys are huge. And they are funny. And you can see the grass. They like mow the grass like a really good lawnmower. So as soon as the backhoe's all finished up, which Papa Hugh decided to get under there tonight after all, he'll be finishing up so all these things can come over. Ryan hasn't met the geese yet. Ryan has not met the geese, but he does have the ducks, and the ducks have been finally able to go in the pond, but Ryan still chases them out. There we go. Now you can see it. So Ryan doesn't want the ducks in the pond, so he's getting, well, now he's going to let them in. So now that Ryan's done with the pond, now the ducks can get in. Honey, or Mom, Patty, Robert's trying to steal a goose.
Tell him he can have the duck.
Yeah, you want a duck? I'll bring you a mallard, Robert. There's Ryan. So yeah, things coming along around here. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers.
My phone is running through the internet. That's the reason it's so slow.
Yeah, so I'm getting a little bit of work done around here, and I'm getting packed up, and no matter what they say, I'm not going to stay here tomorrow night, even if it is supposed to storm, because it is their fault. Oh man, goose tastes good. My mom would kill somebody for eating one of her. I don't like goose honestly. I've had wild goose and it's I don't care for it. Real greasy and maybe it wasn't cooked right, but I don't like turkey either though. So Jerry's safe. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a tiring few days, but get back out there tomorrow and get going again. And all good. I saw somebody asking about Copper's feet. They're doing good. We're not using the booties, but we're using, it's called Musher's Miracle. It's like a wax that goes on their feet that provides some protection for their paws. So he gets that. Yeah, Jerry got lucky. Watch Robert's TikTok. Which one? But yeah, my mom would get mad if I go over here with her. But all the,
Been working on that, so Mama looks like crap.
but all the rest of like the lettuce and I don't even know what all this, the green stuff looks good.
Take Mama and show me other stuff.
But yeah, this is just kind of my afternoon. Instead of walking or setting up camp, we're just I'm just relaxing, so it is kind of nice. And Ryan thinks he's going to get fed soon. Yeah, I know Robert hasn't been doing much. He's been under the weather, so I know the Kubota's safe for now. I will give a little bit of a spoiler alert, not completely. Robert, don't worry, I wouldn't spill your big announcement, but there is something that might not be safe coming up in mine and Robert's future for a week. That'll be fun. Yeah, everything does look good. And most of that stuff in the garden gets fed to the ducks and the geese. All the beets and everything. Yeah, he's taking care of it though. I'll get my monthly rent out of him for it. All right, everybody. Well, I think that I'm gonna call it an afternoon. Properly test something out. That's right. Brave people asking us to test things. They obviously haven't watched enough of my videos. So actually I think I did feel a couple raindrops, so maybe it was gonna rain. And there's Copper. It's something about lives, him and Blue. As soon as we try to do a live, Blue and Copper both have to be all crazy. Not sure what's up with it. But yeah, we'll our equipment fleet's moving up in the world, and we'll be getting a lot of stuff done as soon as I get back. I know I'm already ready to work. I've got a list of projects because I have a lot of time when we're just sitting there, so getting projects written down and kind of getting my head ready and getting away from it's already helped a lot. So I think it's going to be a good thing, and looking forward to getting home a little bit. Still a lot of fun stuff that I've got to finish here. Well, not fun. This next week stretch is not going to be fun. It's going to be lots of up and overs. So that will be tired. But then there'll be some fun fishing on the other side of it. I hope. I keep saying that, and then I keep not having any fun fishing because everything keeps breaking. But it is what it is. All right, guys. Well, there's the update, and like I said, stay tuned. If I have service tomorrow, I'll probably go live. But don't forget, you have there will be days 1 through 4 of my walk coming out, so you guys can see some of our day-to-day walking and experience, and a little bit more in depth of how things been going. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and make sure and like, subscribe, and share to catch all the latest updates.